Welcome to Today in Canterbury, I'm Jessica Horn. A fire in a substation on Wairaki Road this morning left many homes and businesses in the northwestern suburbs of Christchurch without power. It's believed the fire started in a cable that supplied a high voltage switching unit inside the substation at around 8:40am, and another unit also suffered smoke damage. Orion Operations Manager Stuart Kilduff said around 1,600 customers were affected by the power outage, but the majority of customers had their power restored by 10:30. Orion engineers were on site at the Wairaki Road substation throughout the day to fix the damaged equipment. The Citizens Advice Bureau will mark a milestone of public service this year, and they're proving a 40th birthday is no time to slow down.
The Citizens Advice Bureau is looking for the next cab off the rank, literally.
We're looking for volunteers at the moment. We're looking for people that are people that aren't afraid to use a computer and are interested in researching information and learning new things about the community.
Currently, the Citizens Advice Bureau has approximately 160 volunteers across its 3 Christchurch branches, and any new recruits will soon learn the Bureau's ropes.
We have a basic training course which everyone has to go through, and that covers everything from basic communication skills, self-awareness, interviewing techniques, right through to topical issues such as domestic violence, consumer issues, visits to family court, visits to the district court, so it's quite extensive.
But it seems that all that training is necessary, with all sorts of questions being asked of Bureau volunteers.
You can have anything as simplistic as how long do I cook a chicken, where's a good place to go and buy a false set of nails, right through to more complex questions around I've recently been made redundant, what are my WINS benefits that I'm entitled to.
But it can't be too tough. Raylene's been a Bureau volunteer for 12 months and doesn't look like stopping anytime soon, with plenty of reasons for her to turn up for 2.5 hours each week.
Being able to help people to solve some of the issues and problems that they have. Yeah. And also the people that I work with too. It's been a really good experience to join up with a different group. Yeah.
And those considering a volunteer position may be keen to learn. They'll be joining an organisation that will this year mark a milestone.
This is our 40th year that we've actually been in the Christchurch community, and that will be in October. And we're all pretty excited about that because I think it's quite a long period of service to be around, to be offering different options and different choices to people.
And with plans for an updated website and better accessibility for the public, 2010 is shaping up to be a busy one for the Citizens Advice Bureau.
Papanui police are on the lookout for a fairly common kitchen knife. The knife was believed to have been used in an incident on Ajax Street in Shirley early Saturday morning. It's described as a 20cm long black-handled with a non-serrated edged knife. The knife was discarded as the alleged offenders ran from Ajax Street via the south side of New Brighton Road onto Brampton and Barclay Streets. The public are asked to keep an eye out for a knife fitting this description. A male has been in hospital following the incident but has now been released. 3 males have been charged over the incident, 1 with wounding with intent and the other 2 with possessing a weapon. Summer theatre is on again in the Botanic Gardens, and this year is all about reaching out to people who have never visited the theatre before. Daffodil Lawn is empty now, but in a few hours this area will be transformed.
Summer theatre, so part of the Summertimes program, Garden City Summertimes, where we try and put on a lot of free entertainment for the people of Christchurch, so ranging from the big concert on Friday as well with Classical Sparks, through to Summer Theatre, Kite Day and much more.
This year the theatre piece is The Anthony Wilding Story, written by Dave Armstrong and Matt Chamberlain.
It's a play about the life of Anthony Wilding, who is not just a New Zealand icon, but he's a Canterburyan who took on the world. So exactly 100 years ago, 1910 was the first time that Anthony Wilding won Wimbledon. He won it 4 years in a row, from 1910 through to 1914, and unfortunately the following year was killed in the First World War. So it's an amazing story about one of our own doing things on the world stage.
Summer Theatre is held in the Botanic Gardens every night until this Sunday, an event which the Christchurch City Council is proud to put on.
Summer Theatre is a wonderful event and it gets huge support from the people of Christchurch. It's a chance for people to go to the theatre without obviously having to go indoor, and I think it's a good chance for people new to theatre to get along, have a taste, see if they enjoy it, in a nice relaxed setting as well. In the Botanic Gardens, beautiful setting. So on a lovely summer's day, as we're going to get for the rest of the week through to Sunday while Summer Theatre's on, it's just a wonderful experience.
And reaching different audiences is something the Christchurch City Council is passionate about.
One of our aims with the events that we do in summer times is to just be accessible to the people of Christchurch. So there's those who probably can't get along to some of the things on in the city. So the freely accessible is what we try to do. So from the theatre again through to the music, the other events more sport orientated. We've got a wide range, so it gives something for everyone.
And with an event like this free to attend, it's expected huge numbers will turn out to the nightly event.
Yeah, it's tight times at the moment. We want everyone to have an opportunity to get out and see absolutely top quality entertainment. They might be free, but that doesn't mean that they're not the very best that we can produce. And this is a wonderful story. And I'm getting along tonight. I haven't been yet, but from what I've heard, it's absolutely amazing. Matt Chamberlain is incredible in what he does, and it's a chance for people to see absolutely top-notch theatre.
Waitangi Day is fast approaching, meaning preparations are well underway for the event. One part of that is race day at Addington, and with it the fashion competition. Fashion and horse racing, they seem to go hand in hand these days, and this Waitangi Day is no exception.
Yeah, well, this Saturday at Addington Races we've put together Best Dressed, and it's a black and white theme, so we're wanting people to come dressed in black and white. It could be race day attire, it could be just something really, really fashionable and lots of fun. We've got prizes for like men and women, so there's 2 categories to the day. So come along to Addington, get dressed up in your black and white theme, because it is New Zealand Day, and we thought we'd just do something a little bit different and actually kind of build a theme around the event.
The fashion competition will take place by the Twiggers stand, and registrations open at 12:30 on the day.
I've got Mel Brown from Portfolio Model Agency and the famous Megan Banks from Good Living from CTV, and the girls are really looking for that fun, fashionable black and white theme from top to toe. So get really dressed to impress and have some fun with it. I think that's really important. But do the black and white thing as much as you can. I mean, it'd be amazing to be able to take a big group photo of all these people dressed in black and white as well. And we want to create like a carnival, almost, the Wellington Sevens. We want to create something like that every Waitangi Day at Addington Races.
The black and white theme was dreamed up by Angela and her team after thinking long and hard about the particular day the event falls on.
Probably because it's so traditional as well, just thinking about like the All Blacks, and most people do have something black and white in their wardrobe as well, and we want it to be really achievable, that people didn't think that they had to go out to get really, really dressed up and they had to go and buy something. They could actually take something from their wardrobe and go and make it actually happen, quite easily.
With $180,000 up for grabs in the feature race, no doubt a few eyes will be on the track, but it's expected nearly as many will be on the fashion.
It brings in a lot of people who are interested in fashion because they can come and take away some fantastic prizes. So it is really important. Fashion and racing has always gone hand in hand over the years. And, as we know with New Zealand Cup and Show Week, it's a huge part of racing. Fashion brings an element of style to an event as well, and it gives people an opportunity to actually get dressed up and have some fun.
And we're about to take a short break. We'll be back soon with your local weather forecast.